Hi and welcome to this video on Destiny 2. This video's first chunk is going to be me just updating y'all and that general thing. And just talking about a couple bits of lore in Destiny 2 that I think are kind of cool. First, if you have not watched my previous video, my new... not style, my new and improved style of video, type of video, I'm going to be editing a lot more every video because I want to have a lot more done and just general consistency. So I'm going to be making a lot better videos. There's still going to be the heavily edited all-nighters. It has an abbreviation. Don't know how to pronounce that, but heavily edited all-nighters, which is going to be still a thing, so I can still have very edited videos that are meant to be like their own thing. These videos are going to be just slightly edited, making it move a little bit smoother and just general good, but you are still going to have all of the me that I want you to have. So that sounds kind of weird. Like I said previously in videos, because I'm guessing you haven't watched these, because people don't really watch my videos, at least yet. Hopefully people do in the future. But, my videos are so you can get to know me and who I am and just how I generally think, because I'm wanting to be, in a good way, the person you see not advertising, making just about anything you buy, from your games, from your smokables. I'm wanting to make everything good, cheap, so everyone can have it, so it's all good and cheap. We're not cheap with low quality, highest quality at the cheapest price, because it's about the product getting to the person, because the person's what actually matters. Not money, not the product, the person. Without that, your product means nothing. Your product could literally be on a shelf. Without the person buying it, it means absolutely fuck all. So I'm wanting good products to be given to people, and I'm wanting to not... I'm never going to advertise my face. I never want to be known for who I look like or what I look like, who I am, different things like that. I do want to be known for the products I make. So, like I said in previous videos, this entire channel is for people to get to know my video, or get to know me, so what people can get to know my games, kind of thing. It's a gateway into making the gateway into getting all my other things I want to make. Because gaming is going to be the next step for me whenever I get a PC that's not a potato. My PC that I have right now can barely run YouTube. So, with all that said, the next chunk of the video, you're going to see me rocking this build here. This build is a very fast, very energetic arc build. But the next chunk is going to be mainly focused on my friend Chester's build, which you're not going to be able to hear him, but he didn't set a setting on PlayStation where you can have your audio recorded. I asked him to change it. Don't know if he did, because I am going to have him in more videos. Same with Bard, same with Kaz. Hopefully I can get Kaz on sometime, because they are the guys I'm playing, or the guys I'm in the clan with now. They are people I played, or Chester and Bard are people I played with for years now in Destiny. They are the only people I've really played with in Destiny, and they're very fun people. And they can make some crazy shit like you're going to see later. This is not his perfected build that you're going to see. He has a build that he's even better that he's working on. This is just a dabbling into it. But this is you're going to see his off-metaology, his general just ass-kickery that he can put into a build. Which is what I'm wanting to advertise, because it's just fucking cool. And advertise, I think that's the wrong word, show off. But getting back to my build. This build is my old main build for PvE. I had a version of this for PvP, but I do not actually use Paragons as a primary weapon. I use it actually as a shotgun. So I have, or people use shotguns as primary weapons, that's not a really good thing. I use it as a, oh shit, I need to get in there, or oh shit, there's a person, it's oh shit kind of thing. It's not, or it's a planned, like there's a super or something that I need to kill with a high-powered fuck you damage. And the worst part about this build is the best part. This is a super, basically, in how much damage it can dish to certain things, to a lot of things, actually. I don't know. Okay, champions, it deletes, does more damage than the super. I want to say it does more damage than either super to just about anything, but that sounds wrong to me. But who fucking knows? Like, these supers in Lost Sector I ran earlier today just felt horrible compared to Punt. And that's fucking weird. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just weird. Because I get that I'm building into it. It's a thing. And it's meant to do all sorts of shit. And I had to burp, excuse me. But, no, you didn't hear me, but excuse me. It was to do all sorts of shit. It's just crazy how much damage I can do. And I'm not even doing the most damage. If I was using Void Bastion, I'd be doing more damage. Void Bastion with Overshield, or not, Offensive Bulwark with Overshield, we're doing even more damage with Peregrine Greaves, and I'm not even doing that. And I don't... First, me and Chester, not first, I'm going to say this and then go into what I was going to say about lore, which is kind of cool, which is why I'm actually spinning up here, because there's cool lore here. First, me and my entire clan are not meta people. We have dabbled in meta because, and I say meta as in highest damage values, the best builds, best in damage values and shit like that. Survivability, shit like that. And we've dabbled in these things, but that's not our cup of tea. Or at least my cup of tea. Chester, he kind of dabbles in that a little bit more. Kind of, not a lot more, but he does a little bit more. I steer clear of that. At least I try to. Or it's not because I don't like meta shit. It's because I don't really believe in meta. I like just having fun, and things I've put together are just for fun. Like, I made up the previous Destiny 2 video is on a build that I literally made just because I wanted a reason to use a fusion rifle. And in making that build, I figured out something that I have not seen a video on. I don't know if people have publicized it, but it is a build that lets me delete shit with a glaive, primary melee attack, where it does so much damage, I don't really have to do shit. But the problem with it is you have to rev it up. It's, that doesn't matter. You can watch the video if you want to. I'm not trying to advertise that video, but wanting to shorten the shit down. Next. The cool bit of lore here is these are coffins. These here are blink coffins. These do not actually have people in them, which is why I don't really feel bad spinning on them, and even if they did have people, I wouldn't really feel bad because it's digital, but still. These do not have people on them because they are blink. How you know they have people in them is because of the crystals. These things are made for like data stores. Think of them as big servers for different people. Each one of these are not just a random person, though. They are all basically super advanced super soldier Power Rangers. Think of it like that. They are the Cloud Striders from the Neomuni people, which, this is going to be a long bit, which, for the longest time, has been hidden in the Neptune's place, to such a degree that the Guardians of the Last City did not know they existed. And keep in mind, the Guardians of the Last City, and not just the Guardians, even the Awoken people didn't know that exists. And that's even crazier because they explore higher dimensions and shit. Like, being able to hide yourself from them is fucking intense. But just being able to hide yourself from the Guardians that explore every square inch of the solar system, not every square inch, just about every square inch of the solar system, at least every celestial body a little bit. Hiding yourself from them is pretty fucking impressive too. And they hid themselves and having this seriously advanced society where those are even machines. That little flyboy is a machine that can tap into your memories and make you relive it completely and utterly to the point of the emotions fully flood back to you. The memories fully flood back to you like it's a full data retrieval kind of thing, which is why they have shit like this. And the coolest bit is that all of this is made because of a secondary paracausal thing. Paracausal basically means should not exist, does not compute. The same reason why
People who pick up a gun to protect it. But not a lot of people will hang back and guard history. But it's fine. I don't need glamour.
Okay, that's actually a very good point. And okay, little side tangent. That point is actually something I'm going to be touching a little bit on in RRP. The librarian, so to speak. It is going to be the librarian with books and knowledge, but because it's multidimensional Reaper knowledge, because RRP stands for Reaper Recruitment Program, that job is actually a sign of honor and respect, not just, oh, you're good at reading books, here you go. It's actually you know your shit, you can defend this shit, fuck them up, kind of thing. Which is kind of cool and what I'm going to touch on because that is a very good point. It's kind of lame, and knowledge is power, literally and metaphorically. Without the knowledge that came before, you cannot make a brighter future, kind of thing. But going back to what I was saying, the secondary paracausal entity, or paracausal half, so to speak.
Protocols.
Okay, going over here so I don't get interrupted because I know that they are not actually real, but I still don't like interrupting people. It's just not something I like doing. But what was I going to say? The secondary paracausal entity type of thing is called the veil. It is the other side of the coin to the traveler, kind of, sort of. The veil emits strength, so to speak. It basically emits a field that lessens the gap in between the psychological, spiritual side of things and the physical. It lessens that field to the point that all of this shit can happen because they do discover it, they did see it. But the funny thing about that is only the Guardian, thus far, at least in story, can see, at least that I understand, can see Strand. Like, actually can see it. And Guardians, as in anyone with a ghost, can see Strand. Literally. Anyone else actually can't. So, if you have seen any Strand animations, just imagine your Guardian flying around not even green. Just in that animation. And then laugh at it because that's fucking hilarious. I'm not saying actually laugh at it, but that's fucking hilarious. But that paracausal thing allowed them to make all of this shit because they tapped into that entire resource, which is fucking phenomenal. But something interesting about that, I'm going to talk about a little pieces here and there because this is going to be a good chunk, and I can something kind of cool. Share Factory Studio did get updated so I can actually have more time in a video so I don't actually feel that constrained to an hour. I do like my videos to be in an hour length, but I don't mind them to be over an hour length if they do happen to be over that, depending on what's in it. I don't mind you guys pausing, coming back. I don't mind that. I just want the video out there so people can watch it. But with that said, something very interesting about the community as a whole, or not the community as a whole, as in the lore and the community, how they see it, that general thing. First, the opposites for, and I've said this before in a video, I believe, the opposites for the subclasses are not Solar and Arc. And first, the only reason why that's there is because I can swap it around like that. So that doesn't matter. Secondly, the opposites for the dark and light. First, these two are dark. These three are light. We have not gotten a third darkness. We are going to get a third darkness at some point, without a doubt, because they're two sides of the same coin. There's three on one. There has to be three on the other. Two sides of the same coin. That kind of thing. But first, or not but first, but next, the opposite to stasis is not solar like everyone seems to believe. Like every YouTuber that I've ever heard, it's not solar. I don't know why they think that. If you see anything in games, see anything in lore, anything at all, these two are opposites. Arc is movement. Arc is all about motion and movement. It is the vibrations of electrons and everything else that it comes to movement. This is the exact opposite. It is control. It is keep it still. It is that type of thing. But because they are opposites, but because they're from the same coin, the cool thing about both of these is that they're both actually cold. Arc electricity is actually cold because, and there's other bits to it, like there's also a strike where the floor gets arc electrified and it says something about cold. But this trace rifle, where's it at? There it is. It's literally the first one. This one here is cold fusion. That is cold heart. It's cold fusion, which is arc electricity. It's actually cold, relatively speaking. I know it's not necessarily freezing, but in some regards, it does become freezing, even though it's motion. It's weird how that works, but besides the point, it's cold. That's freezing. Or not freezing. I don't think it actually is freezing. It's more of a force of will to slow you down and then stop you. I don't know if it's actually cold necessarily, but these two are opposite. Same with the arc side effect, which, if you didn't know, the amplified or the speed booster, the thing that actually makes it so fucking good is not the sprint speed, it is the slide speed bonus. While sliding, you get a significant speed boost and distance boost, which you can then sprint out of like like reverse slide canceling in Call of Duty, kind of like reverse slide canceling, because I think it is in reverse how it functions, but it's kind of like that. Or does slide canceling function as slide first then slide first then sprint, or slide sprint, or sprint while you're sliding? Because that's how this works, and it's very fucking cool. And with that said, Stasis has the same thing. Sure, it's only with Titan, but the Cryoclasm is the exact same slide. And when you have Cryoclasm plus that, you can slide the exact same distance, the exact same amount, or more, because this is, or actually the exact same amount, as the Arc equivalent. As just with Amplified. The only difference is that you can have Amplified a hell of a lot longer and a hell of a lot easier than that. That's the only difference. And for the other darkness, it's these two. Because that's creation, that's psychological. It's two sides of what makes reality reality. It's simple as that. Which, to be honest, that's okay. To make a third darkness subclass with everything I just said, Void would have to be something fucking absurd. I think they have already dabbled in making a third darkness subclass with the Nightmares. And if they introduce Nightmares, I want it to be the JoJo reference subclass. Because, okay, first, if you do not think there's anime references in this game, I am sorry to disappoint you. Or the opposite of disappoint. I can't think of that word. The opposite of disappoint you. Because Warlocks have two off the top of my head anime references. One is a Arc Super that is literally just a Kamehameha. Second is Colonel Mustang Snap that is called the Incinerator Snap for their Solar subclass. Which is kind of fucking funny that clicked a little bit ago, when all of the projectiles hit for that solar ability, it actually causes an ignition like Colonel Mustang. He just instantly ignites shit. His ability is instantly igniting anything, actually. Anything ignitable he can ignite that is there instantly. And he causes an ignition, so all of the projectiles hitting causing an ignition is just kind of fucking cool, to be completely honest. But as I was saying, with the JoJo reference subclass, I would love it if the Titan could just play with the fear that Saint has behind him. Just being able to summon Saint, or just being able to aura a bitch, just sounds fucking fun. But I don't think that would actually fit with what I've said about these 5 thus far. Because Void is the in-between of light and dark. It would have to be something in between light and dark as well. It would have to be that middle ground, and nothing thus far has been that middle ground, not even Nightmares. So, I don't think that would work. But with all that said, the next bit you are about to see is going to be... actually, I'm going to lead into that. I am talking about his sidearm, how his sidearm is functioning with his build. His build overall is Lucky Pants to get his Warden's Law roll to do a fuck ton of damage. It is Frenzy, and the 4 taps gives you 2 rounds. I forget exactly what it's called, but 4 critical hits gives you 2 rounds. That combo. That is not his perfected combo. He is wanting to use the 4 hits gives you 2 rounds and Vorpal, because the entire build is based around pulling that out for things that will proc Vorpal, which if it was for everything else, Frenzy would be a little better, at least in my opinion. But, with that said, his secondary, his special ammo weapon, is actually his primary because of how he's built his build. He has no reason to. He has nothing that is consuming orbs until he uses a finisher to generate ammo, which is why you see me just letting him do finishers. You're not going to hear him say, "Let me do a finisher," but he just call it out so we can get a finisher off if I'm killing shit. But, that is why I say, and with the seasonal, or not even seasonal artifact, that's all in his gun. His gun has getting a kill, reloading the weapon, causes a jolting explosion when you shoot it, or jolt to apply jolt when you shoot it on the next target. Paired with the arc subclass that killing an enemy with a arc special weapon causes a blinding explosion. That combo will then explode and do shit. But what I'm talking about with this is if that explosion from the jolt could cause more explosions. Or not cause more explosions. The explosion with the jolt could cause more blinding. If it could keep cascading like a sunshot or something, that'd be fucking cool. but I understand why it can't. Or, to be honest, that would actually... It wouldn't be able to cascade after that fact. If the Jolt kill caused a blinding explosion, that would just give you more blinding explosion, because it would not be able to go again, because there is no way to extend Jolt that way. At least as of now. So that wouldn't actually be that busted if you could do that. Damn! Fair enough, that sidearm does a fuck ton of damage. I'm gonna go punt a turret. The punt has been done. Another idea for like the Arc general playstyle of how they could do a subclass variable survival thing. I don't know how this would work with the HUD. The HUD would have to be changed for this to make a whole lot of sense, because you would want to see this. It's not be a primary thing, like a thing up top. But it could be collecting a ionic trace gives you a stacking, or not chance, but like I can't get hit for one shot. Just that one shot, I can't get hit. Stacks up to maximum 3, where you have 3 hits of you can't hit me. But with things like Cold Heart, you have constant you can't hit me. Stuff like that. Don't know how busted that would be. But like in PvP, I don't think that would be busted. You have to build into it, and that would give you one free I can't die. Like, you can't headshot me. I can't die for that one shot. Because that's all you really are going to get in PvP. It's really one ionic trace. If you can get multiple, you're playing in 6s, and that's when you're supposed to do crazy shit. And you had to build that up, and if they have like an SMG, sure, that's 3 shots, but you're still only going to get like one ionic trace from them. Team follow up. That's all I got. Your build is really good. I cannot wait to see you chunk the big bitch. Can I punt this guy? Can do. I didn't think there was a need. I just really wanted to punt him. Yeah, it's a rocket. Yeah, I know you're gonna love it. I want to see his health bar get deleted. Go full damage combo. That's a primary ammo weapon! What the fuck? Hell yeah! This is gonna come in handy. You didn't even get a full, like, damage phase off, and I know there's no damage phase for this, but thinking in raids and stuff like that, and knowing how much health he has, and damage values, different things like that, yeah, this is gonna be fucking fun. Hell yeah. And you're just gonna have a 5% increase in that overall damage, which, to be honest, with the first 2 shots, isn't gonna really mean a whole lot. But for the, like, 6th, 7th shot, holy fuck. Hell yeah! I see why you are so excited.
If it wasn't for the Shadow Legion, this would seem like a little piece of the Golden Age.
Are you even running the ammo finder?
Than it used to be. Like drawing water from a well instead of a tap. Did losing the Traveler take something vital away?
That's what I was meaning.
Or am I still just sad?
This is editing me. I'm assuming you haven't watched my previous videos. When I do not know what he said or what she said, what anyone said in my videos, I am not going to subtitle it. I'm only going to subtitle it if I absolutely know what they said. Yeah. Rev up, fuck you, not just a fuck you. A fuck you would be like Sleeper Simulant, Worm, but even Worm can be a built-up fuck. It is a built-up fuck you. Yes, which is fucking beautiful. Do you want to go smack the tits off Callus? For a little bit of context on that note, Chester and I ran the campaign on Legend. Legend difficulty makes everything so fucking hard, but what makes that encounter hard by itself is that it's made around Strand Grapple. He didn't really get it at the time, which made it even fucking harder. I bet you could smack the tits off him right now with that build. What if we do it on normal? Is it still enough? I want to see you do it. I'm trying to think of a quick and easy, get to a high health, boss damage type of thing. Just me and you. Callus is the closest thing, like the easiest thing, and we can just easily zoom through that. We've done that so many fucking times. If you can think of a better one, I really think you can do this. If you die a lot and you suffer, like this is a personal hell, keep in mind, okay, I'm going to be using Arc. I'm not going to be using Strand because I actually want to see the struggle of not having that grapple handy. I want to do this. But it... Okay.
Guardian,
If you don't,
all of our losses brought us to this moment.
are you just going to be sadder?
Callus from reaching the Veil and establishing a link to the Traveler.
Final stand, baby. If I can get this little Ishtar-era orbital beam thing up and running, might come in handy.
I would suggest exercising an abundance of caution around untested Ishtar technology.
I miss the old go in without a plan and hope for the best, Osiris.
That's my logic entirely. That's why I suggested this. I really think this works. Are we on Legendary or Basic? We're on Basic. They're on Sword.
Submit or be crushed beneath my heel.
Fair enough. But suffering to prove something is the ultimate type of prove. Like, if you can do this in Legend... First, I think we should do it Basic, but if you can do it in Legend, that's even more proof of high-end shit. But it's a good idea to do Legend first. Or not Legend first. Basic first. I am just gonna let you have the power trip of bitch smacking everything, or do you want me to bitch smack things with you? Can do. I want to watch this. I'm just gonna get a good vantage point and spin. Because I literally don't think they could kill me if they wanted to. That's always satisfying. Except for that first time. I didn't know that was gonna happen and I just exploded. But even then, that was kind of satisfying because big kaboom after punch. So, yeah.
Kaido's forces are entering Neomuni airspace now. Something's not right, though.
There should actually be more shit with those. Those Shran subclass things. Hell, there should actually be more with the stasis one, and that would be awesome. But there was some for the other subclasses as well. Like a toggleable. This is the subclass you have to be. It gives you specific things, and you go from there to do an encounter. That would actually be like, imagine a light overall based dungeon that per encounter chooses your subclass for you. But like overpowered subclass. So like it's overpowered void, overpowered solar, overpowered arc, but like the fantasy of it to give it more oomph, where it's not like, oh fuck, I don't have this entire build. I have more powerful build. If that makes any sense. Because the aspects, the general thing, you don't have all of that. You would have the specifics they give you, but it would have to be more powerful. Like the grenade would have to be powerful, the melee would be powerful, different things like that. Like how the Shran thing does down there. Or not that one, the first one. Exactly. There should be a lot more of those, just in general. I'm gonna punt a singular boy so I can get amplified. You have to destroy it. I'll meet you at the top. I have punted my singular boy. I have other super. And he's a tormentor. I can just do it over and over and over and over and over again. That you do. Or, to be honest, no. It is your big boom damage, so you don't need it for everything. It is kind of overkill. You're not going to stack it up on most things. But you don't really need to. I punted something that wasn't him. Okay. I didn't even need to attempt to punt him. I know that this isn't high tier at all, but that's actually pretty fucking impressive.
My forces are rallying, but it will take some time.
You're almost at the Veil, Guardian. Every moment
Damn.
takes us that much closer to Calamity.
So, this defense relay thing, taking a bit more work than I thought. It hasn't been turned on since the Ishtar days. Hope it still works.
With the Empress's Legion routed, it may be our last line of defense.
Sounds like someone's coming around to the untested Ishtar weapon.
Damn.
Almost ready. I think I got it. Whoa! Did you see that? Totally blend that.
Keep the turrets under our control. They're vital to our defense.
Hell yeah.
out for untested Ishtar weapon. Tag him, I'll frag him.
Can you just shoot that big bitch? Yeah, you can. I want to see what you can do with that. Or just beam. That works too. It works.
Defense relays overheated.
There'll be two more.
Osiris, what do we do?
Remember your training. You only have one goal. Keep them from the Veil.
Same. Ark really needs some sort of subclass thing. Like every other subclass has nowadays. But they still got it. Damn. Did the other tank spawn, or the other two? Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if I missed them. Tanks are up! There's one over near me. I want to see you delete this big motherfucker. Okay. Something amazing that I want to point out. That thing you kept shooting, you tossed your grenade at, that alone destroyed that engine. And then the damage you tacked on wasn't even full damage.
The true sovereign of the
When it's busted,
chosen to ally yourself with a gutless traitor.
yeah!
Being a false god. We are Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas. If you've any shred of honor left,
But the thing you shot wasn't even the bonus damage. It was a less crit. Because you destroyed that engine already. That's how those tanks work. And you still did that. Damn! Delete a bitch, motherfucker. You're not wrong. That works a little bit better. But either way, you're technically not wrong, I guess. There you are, Chester. Can I kill one of them, please? Fair enough. I don't have to do anything. And I get this is not that impressive, but still, this amount of ad clear is pretty fucking good. On top of the constant blinding on the field, constant jolting, just this build is fucking crazy. I want to run this build or run this again on Legend after after we bitch smack Callus, because I do think we can bitch smack him. I just don't know. I think. There's a tank again. Fair enough. It had over half, and then it didn't.
it's our day to die. We shall be immortalized.
Damn.
Legend together.
Blind them. That is the best form of stealth as well. That's the Warframe definition of ninja. Damn! What killed you? So, you just had enough damage. Yeah, I nuked it. I really want to be amped again. Yeah, that sentence is fucking crazy. Not even worth pulling out my primary ammo weapon. Damn. Damn.
You're doing great, but I've got some bad news. We're out of juice. No more turrets. No more defense relay.
This is, for what we're doing now, that is just good news. I want to punt one. I want to see if I can punt one. That first tormentor got deleted. There's one. Both in mid. Oh, my feelings there of the hurt variety. Be blinded. I missed my blinding grenade. I'm sad. Oh! What the fuck? I want to see this shit. Excuse me? Over on me. Do this. Do the same thing. Delete him. Chester, I choose you. Okay. I'm ready to see what the fuck that can do. Holy shit. You missed a couple shots there, so you ran out of the buff. But the shots you landed, damn. That was an amazing ragdoll.
This way, Guardian. We'll safeguard the vault together.
Hell yeah. Yeah, whenever you finally run Last Wish, that's gonna be fucking fun. Even though that's gonna be very, very not needed, because it's Last Wish, and power creep's one hell of a thing. Yeah, which you can. And Kaz already said he wanted to do it legit. Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to do it legit too. That sounds fun to figure out. Yeah, it sounds fun to figure it out though. Like, okay, the people that ran it the first time had to figure it out. Had to figure out phases of the fucking moon. How that correlates with it. Like, I don't know how it actually had part of it, but that's how they had to figure it out. We have guides now. I want to just learn how to do it, figure out how to do it, but we have guides now that are easy to tell us how to do it. I don't want to look up the cheese, I want to look up the actual guide. Because that sounds fun.
You must reach the Veil before the Shadow Legion. Do whatever you must to prevent...
Boo-hoo! I'm not an efficient person. Do you see my fucking stats?
Buying you time to find the Veil before the Shadow Legion.
To be efficient. But my unefficient builds are as efficient as that build. Some of them, not all of them.
Ground. Like, wait.
Or not as efficient.
Whatever you find in there, just keep going downward.
Osiris, I'm sending you a visual feed. We could use your help navigating this place.
Yes, that's what I said. Not as, but deleting shit? Yeah, I have a lot of builds that do that. Just not this much constant deletion. And that's pretty fucking cool. And very unique. Like your Arc Hunter build, that makes me as an Arc Titan kind of cry. Because you do shit I can't. That... It really is. The shit... The shit our collective minds come up with is fucking crazy. Because I'm the gun guy. I get you the guns. You put everything else together.
That must be the veil. It's massive. I feel a little strange. I don't know how to describe it. It almost gives me the same feeling as
What? Okay.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
What exact 720?
For both our sakes.
720 auto, okay.
Don't fall. It looks like the veil goes even deeper.
Fair enough, rapid fires don't have range. Fair enough. What about like a rapid fire pulse or like an adaptive pulse? Because that would be like the same general thing of an auto. It needs to be able. Pulses can do close range. I didn't. I was just curious. Then, okay. I want to fuck this shit up, and then I want to go and figure out a good pulse, because I'm thinking that would be the better idea for this build, because pulses have an amazing hip fire, so you can hip fire shots if needed at close range, like you figured out with the bow and different things like that. Like you can do shit with a pulse at close ranges, at closer ranges. Some pulses have a better chance at it, like the yeah, which was Shadow Price. I was thinking Nightfall. That sounded like a Nightfall weapon. It's funny how I don't know names of guns, nor do I know the actual rate of fires. I have to go by the frame, but the shit I know can make your builds fucking sing.
Is this?
Looks like a Cloud Arc prototype. That's... wow.
Candid. We are about to smack Callus's tits off if I can actually get through here.
Coming for you. It's in your hands now, Guardian. Give him the end he deserves.
Movement Super, hell yeah! I miss playing Arc Titan. Just because I caught up to you with one super, that's just fucking fun.
I'm reading major shockwaves in the vault. The Emperor's smashing through that place.
Hurry, Guardian. He'll get them before you.
Shit, I missed. Okay, how much damage do you want me to apply here? Can do. I'm just gonna survive and do ad clear. Have fun. Because I can just look at the bottom of my screen here. I want to see this shit. Remember, Anarchy, you only need 2 shots off. What? What? Okay, my assumption was correct. You're gonna smack his tits off. Damn! Holy shit! And you don't need to be sorry. I knew that you fucked up. I was trying to give you the information. Holy fuck! Yeah, can we run this again on Legend? You spawned 2 Tormentors! Oh! They spawned the Tormentors too! Ah! Holy shit! I never thought that would be a problem, but I think that's what happened too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Huh? Yeah, I wasn't. Now. Yeah. With the fucking primary weapon. And the scariest shit, this build isn't fucking perfected. Yeah, you don't even have the right perk you want. You're gonna actually have 5% more increased damage on him. But you're not gonna have the increase on everything else, so there is pros and cons, right? I think Frenzy would... It's 5. Yeah, 15. It's 20. Yeah. It should have been. You've been shooting it for a good bit. How many buffs did you have? Damn. Like, that amount of shots should have proc Frenzy. You should have already procced it. If that animation counted as combat. Because I talked about it. Sorry. I don't think it really matters, though. Damn. That means, Tormentor. He's here. He's blind. He's behind Cal's fat ass. Please do not spawn 2. You have such an easier time dealing with him. Yeet, motherfucker. And now delete Callus. I can take on 1. Punt. So I actually have to do damage. Shit. He's in JoJo mode. He's no longer in JoJo mode. Fuck! Hell yeah, I'm implied. Candy. And question, which one sounds cooler? For a arc verb that can give you survivability, the stackable you can't hit me, or the chance to not get hit, like similar to No Time to Explain, or Always on Time. Which one do you think would work better for it? Damn! That's really the only problem you're having. Damn! I cannot wait to take this into a high-end shit. Damn! If you've gone this far in the video, thank you. That means a whole lot to me. I hope you enjoy the next iteration of my videos and how much I'm going to be editing thus far. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. I think I'm going to keep this as my outro music because it's pretty. At least for right now.